Set head. Set head. Set head. 2 world wars by doing jumping jacks, push-ups, and sit-ups. 2 world wars. You think they were worried when they're running across Normandy about stretching? Set head.
Besides seeing the funny parts of Hard Knocks, such as crazy team meetings, rookie hazing, people just talking general shit on the sidelines as players, we also got to see that the NFL was an actual business, and the business part of the game could be trash.
You ain't good enough to be an asshole.
Players that we loved as underdogs getting cut from the team. Veterans getting traded or cut so they can get to a 52-man roster or other crazy ass things.
The game don't mean enough to you, and that's very fucking apparent. You better wake up and get some pride in your game. Come in here and go out there and play like shit. Grow the fuck up.
We found out with cameras that the NFL game could be savage. Hardknocks proved at the end of the day that the NFL and really all sports are just jobs, and you can definitely still get fired. It provided a human element to a game that we saw with gladiators, but also you can see that they were just regular people. It provided heart to a game. Fast forward to 2023, and not one single team that is eligible this year wants to be on Hard Knocks. So why does NFL teams hate Hard Knocks?
Jets, Saints, Bears, Commanders. Pretty much all 4 have expressed that they don't want to do it.
There is really a couple clear reasons why, but first, let's talk about the history of Hard Knocks. As stated, Hard Knocks started in 2001 with the Ravens. I think the Dallas Cowboys was like, man, fuck that, because they appeared on Hard Knocks in 2002 and then 9 years later, so 1 year earlier. It kind of makes sense because Dallas is America's team, and they showed all of their crazy ass dysfunction during the 2002 season of Hard Knocks.
That wasn't funny, Robbie.
Get a shot at that ref over there with those little shorts on. Doesn't it kind of remind you of those wrestlers, the sumo wrestlers? Get a shot at that. What does he have in his, look at that. Look like a pumpkin with shorts on, don't it?
The Cowboys won 5-11 that season, but Emmitt Smith did break the rushing record, which was dope. That's kind of when the Hard Knocks curse began, which is as fucking stupid as the Madden curse.
Madden curse.
I can't really find the reason why Hard Knocks stopped for 5 years from 2002 to 2007, but if you know, please leave it in the comments. Also, you make sure that you like and subscribe and hit that Liberty Bell. Merc. Kansas City started off the 2007 season of Hard Knocks, and we've had Hard Knocks ever since. In 2021, they started off with Hard Knocks in season, which started with the Colts. Y'all remember how Wentz was the quarterback and they lost those 3 games? They only needed to win 1 to get into the playoffs, and they lost to the Jaguars? Yeah. But the last season was actually with the Cardinals, and man, that shit was crazy. Quick recap, the Cardinals are a dumpster fire. Their owner, he flies his own damn plane and tried to land it and not crash. Super duper cringe. Also, Kyler Murray couldn't give a fuck less about football. As soon as their coach got fired, he went to Thailand. I wonder why. But reports are coming out that no team wants to do Hard Knocks. Let's be honest, unless you're a YouTuber or a crazy ass reality TV star, you do not want to get followed around with cameras every day. Imagine cameras following you while you're on the job. You know, when you're on your phone during a meeting, when you say a cuss word by mistake thinking that you're on mute, when you say something fucking stupid and everyone's face lights up because they're gonna laugh at your ass. Shit, I'm writing this at work right now.
You're fired.
Social media has also really had an impact on Hard Knocks, right? Any show, no matter if it's Hard Knocks or not, are memeable moments to be clipped by dickheads like myself. And the only thing we're gonna do is say, oh, the show is stupid, boring, criticize it on YouTube, or make clips to make fun of either the players or the actual show itself. So that begs the question, what does Hard Knocks do for actual NFL teams? What does it even do for players anymore? Hard Knocks used to actually provide a platform for players to be able to get more popular. You'll see like Chad Ochocinco, I messed that name up. You'll see Chad Ochocinco right there on camera live talking about Kiss the Baby. You got to know about players that were under the radar, superstar players, get to really know their personality, but now they don't need none of that shit anymore. Now social media provides not only players but the teams all types of access. I mean, have you seen what the Cleveland Browns and the Jets are doing? Let's use Cleveland as a great example. They have their own series called Building the Browns. They film, they edit, they cut, they do all their own shit with a whole bunch of guys like me that are fellow YouTubers. Just kidding. And they can control all the controllables. Even when they have a controversy, they can just utilize their YouTube platform to get the news out. Hard Knocks is just not valuable to NFL teams. The small amount of reality TV that actually did benefit the NFL no longer exists because teams and players basically are reality TV stars now with their own platforms. I think this explains the reason why we're hearing these crazy ass reports from the Jets.
What are you hearing about the Jets? It sounds like nobody in the league wants hard knocks. Like nobody. It used to be teams fought over it. Rex Ryan loved it.
You tell the Jets tough. This is what's happening.
Well, they're gonna. I mean, it's inevitable. I guess they were knocking on other teams' doors saying, would you like to do it?
Volunteers.
Or the Lions to do it again?
Right.
No way.
The Jets are probably going to be the team that are actually selected to be Hard Knocks victims, and man, they really don't need any more media coverage. Their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, four-time MVP, is the ultimate Chad, but he's also a hippie. They got a cornerback named Saul, so I'm just waiting for his mixtape to come out. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're in New York, which means that they're going to get the most media coverage ever. The general NFL fans don't believe that the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl this year, but the media coverage is going to put additional pressure on them to win. There is no way if you have Hard Knocks there, you see Aaron Rodgers throwing these wonderful passes, and then out of nowhere when the season starts and these motherfuckers barely make the playoffs and then lose in the first or second round, that people are going to be like, it was just an off year. The Jets knows that Hard Knocks might prove one simple thing. This shit actually might be a dumpster fire. But there's really a main reason why nobody really wants to be on Hard Knocks. You don't want to get followed by the cameras. You don't want your coach to act extra.
There enough people around here doing that shit.
You don't want your players to act extra. There is no value for it. It is a distraction. Also, players don't need it because players have their own platform. Kelsey brothers have one of the best podcasts, and the dopest part is that they both were in the Super Bowl against each other. Tom Brady did a whole romantic, sexy ass video of him retiring.
I'm retiring. For good.
The main point and the main reason why no one wants to be on Hard Knocks is because it serves no purpose and it's irrelevant. I always watched it growing up. It helped me become more of an NFL fan, and this provides proof that old media is changing, and you can see the evolution with the players, with the teams, and even cats like myself. If you want more proof about how NBA players actually don't give a damn about basketball anymore, click this link right here. Leave a comment, make sure you like and subscribe.
Let's go to eat a damn snack.